Hello everyone in Cyber World. Welcome back to another video. I'm Richard.
And I'm Jennifer, and this is our channel we call Poor Man's DIY.
This week we're going to do a review on the Wallabot Stud Finder.
On this video, we're going to show you how we set up the testing site and how to use the Wallabot.
And before we get into that, remember to help us out, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment below or hit the like button as well.
Today we're going to go through and show you our unbiased and also unrehearsed,
Oh, that was good. Let's try it again.
Today we're going to go ahead and show you and do a complete video on our unbiased and unrehearsed vision of how we use the Wallabot.
Now, what she means by that is we're going to do this review at first completely unrehearsed, in that we're going to set up a little demo. We're going to try out the Wallabot. We have never used the Wallabot at this point, so we're going to test it out and see how well it works, and will it work for any new user or inexperienced DIYer. Now the thing is, it might not work, but if it doesn't work, there's a possibility that maybe the Wallabot isn't as good as they advertise, or it could also be that we just didn't set things up right. But again, we wanted to give a fair review first. So the first attempt, at the very least, we're going to build this mock-up and we're going to test it out and see how it works. If it works as advertised in all the other videos that you see out there on YouTube, wonderful. If it doesn't work, that's okay too. What we'll do then is we'll fine-tune the Wallabot, make sure it's set up properly, and then we'll test it once again to see if we get proper readings.
And this will be trial and error, so we're just going to basically go through the whole thing, and please enjoy this video. Let's take a look at what's inside the box. The first item is the Wallabot itself. Next are the cables to connect the Wallabot to your phone. And here is the gel sticker. Also a plastic sticker and instructions.
Now that we're ready with the Wallabot, you must install the Wallabot app on your phone. After installing the app, agree to the terms, then follow the instructions to create an account.
So, as instructed, we're going to place this sticker on the Wallabot. I peel it. And there you have it.
Okay. Now this shield is going to be placed on here to protect the wall, so that when you do a rubbing of the wall, it doesn't do any kind of a damage.
And next, we're going to place this gel on the Wallabot itself. Ta-da! And now we're going to take the Wallabot and place it on the phone. And first we have to peel off the sticker. Make sure that the bottom is towards the bottom of the phone. And there you have it. So the last part is we're going to take this connector and put it into the phone and then connect it to the Wallabot.
Baby.
There you go. We're building a mock-up so we could perform a test.
So I built this little mock-up with some drywall. I put in a 2x4 and some pipes behind it to use as the test.
So our first instruction is we're going to hit the Calibrate button, and then we're going to hit the Start button and move it on a rotation of a circular or a figure 8. And once it says calibrated, you're done.
Okay. We suggest starting with image mode. Let's try images. All right. According to the instructions, is place on the wall move device until you identify an object. Let's start the scan. And
Oh, so cool. There's
Look
the
at
wooden
that.
2x4. Oh, and there's the pipe.
What's really amazing is it actually identifies it as a metal stud. And on here, it says it's a wooden stud.
That is so cool.
This actually seems to have worked out even better than I thought. Okay, so we're not going to have to do anything different at this point, and excuse me, we're not going to have to do anything different at this point and retest this until we get it right. Exactly as it is instructed, it worked, and it worked extremely well. So we don't have any plans on doing anything in the walls inside the house, but I want to go ahead and test this out to see if it identifies studs in the walls that we normally work on. One thing that I would like to point out is that it says that you need to recalibrate every time you go to use this on a different wall. So this is just a mock-up here. If we go to the walls into our house, those may be made from a different drywall material. They may be thicker or thinner. So they always recommend when you switch to a different wall that you recalibrate. So we're going to go ahead and doing that and see how it works out.
Now we're going to try a wall inside. So we hit the Calibrate button, start the calibration. Okay, calibration's completed. So we'll start over here. And we're on images. Oop. And slide it across. Oh, there's a wooden stud. Ooh, there's a pipe. That's cool. Oh, another pipe. Ooh, a wooden stud. Ooh, another wooden stud.
We're now in the upstairs. I'm not sure if there's any kind of different drywall that they used or not, but we're going to go ahead and give it a test up here to see how it works. We'll start off once again by calibrating, hitting the start button, and making circles. Okay, now that it's complete, ooh. Oh, there's a stud. And one more. Looks like it works fine up here as well. Although the instructions don't say that you can do this on something other than drywall or concrete, we have put up flooring onto the wall as an accent wall. And I thought, let's give it a try to see if it actually can read through this or not. So we're going to go ahead and give it a test. Start off by calibrating. And Okay, let's give it a try. There's a stud. Now this could be a false reading, but based on how the building codes are, there should be, I believe, 16 inches in between. So if we move this 16 inches, we should get another stud reading, and that would, for me, validate that it really is picking up the studs, even through this flooring. Should be somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. I think this works.
We really hope you enjoyed this video on how to use the Wallabot. It was very simple to put together and just use it on the wall.
I have to admit, this worked out better than I imagined. Sometimes you watch some of these as seen on TV commercials and YouTube commercials where they make a product just sound way too good to be true. I especially like the cleaning ones where the whole bathtub is super dirty and they scrub and nothing comes out. They spray a dot on it, and yet when they take something to wipe it off, the edges, which didn't even get the sprayed substance on it, just wipes off like it was easy to clean off. And so I'm always skeptical about things, but I gotta say, I really am impressed so far. It found every stud that we tested it on, so this is something that we would highly recommend you give a try. Next week, we're going to be doing something a poor man's way. It's probably not a common way of doing things. We stepped outside of the box, and again, it's a poor man's way of doing things. We're gonna be working in the closet, in the final closet in one of our spare bedrooms. So until then,
bye-bye.
My goodness, we did well.